When the girl was paying the electricity bill for her father, she accidentally discovered that her father had 2 homes under his name. Following the address on the app, the girl came to another residential complex. Its luxury was worlds apart from the slum where her family lived. At that moment, her father came back with his mistress and illegitimate son. Unexpectedly, the mistress turned out to be her mother's best friend. Then the girl received a call from her father, saying he had a dinner engagement tonight, and would not be coming home for dinner. After hearing this, the girl felt very sad, because every time it was her mother's birthday, her father would miss it on the excuse of being too busy with work. In reality, he was spending that same day with his mistress and illegitimate son. When a neighbor passed by and saw the man coming back carrying a cake, the neighbor not only envied the happiness of the family of 3, but also praised the 2 of them as a model couple. After hearing this, the girl felt even sadder. It seemed that she and her mother were the real outsiders. Watching the 3 of them walk into a large villa, the girl realized that her father had been pretending to be poor all along, and those large bank transfers were all expenses her father had spent on his mistress and illegitimate son. Just then, her mother sent her a message, telling her to hurry home for dinner. The girl suddenly felt that her mother's sacrifices were not worth it. For 20 years, her mother had scrimped and saved to keep this family together, only to be betrayed by her father. Since her father did not cherish this happy life, she decided to take everything away from him. Then the girl returned home. Her mother quickly got up to reheat the food for her, seeing that she was in a low mood. Her mother asked with concern what had happened. She lied and said there was a problem at work. Looking at a photo of her mother when she was young, she remembered that back then her mother worked at a bank and had outstanding professional ability. After giving birth to her, her father forced her mother to quit her job and become a homemaker. Her mother not only agreed, but also took out a $300,000 dowry for her father to start a business. After her father opened the company, he became increasingly cold toward her mother. What was worse, he formed another family with her mother's best friend. The girl was just about to tell her the truth, but after hesitating for a moment, she felt this was not the right time yet. So she hugged her mother and said, "You are the most amazing person in my heart. If you had not given birth to me, your life would have been brilliant." Her mother interrupted her. Then she pulled her back into memories of the past. Listening to her mother talk about childhood stories, the girl felt deeply sorry for her mother. Her mother had struggled for so many years, only to lose to her best friend in the end. Looking at her mother's white hair, the girl vowed that she would make her father pay the price. That night, she opened her father's computer and checked the transactions one by one. Every month, her father gave his mistress $15,000 for household expenses, but he would not even give her mother $100. Her mother, in order to save money, could only wear old clothes with holes in them. Continuing to look, the girl found a tuition payment of $80,000. She remembered that in the past, when she wanted to enroll in a tutoring class costing $3,000 a month, her father thought it was too expensive and refused. But for her illegitimate son's $80,000 a year international school, her father did not hesitate at all. The girl took out a calculator and did the math. Over 20 years, her father had spent $12 million on them. The girl was furious. She never imagined that the father she had admired and respected for more than 20 years would turn out to be such a scumbag. The girl continued searching for evidence at home and discovered that after her mother left the bank, the vacant position was taken by her best friend. Not only that, back then her father bought cars and houses for his mistress, while her mother could only take the bus every day to buy groceries. The heavy bags left blisters of blood on her mother's hands. The girl once wanted her father to buy her mother a bicycle, but her father said her mother did not need one since she was not working. Her mother, understanding how hard her father worked, chose to swallow all the pain. She had thought such sacrifices were worth it, but she never knew that what she got in return was her father secretly keeping another happy family outside. Seeing all this, the girl felt very upset. After calming down, she kept opening the computer to look through more records. She discovered that her father had long prepared a divorce agreement, planning to leave the $2 million old house to her mother. He would take away the company worth more than $10 million, and along with the savings and investments under his name, he would leave her mother only 15% of the total assets. Her father always said that he would not treat her and her mother unfairly, but 30% of the company's shares had already been transferred to the illegitimate son. For these 26 years, her father had never transferred any shares to her. She then opened the emails from her mother's best friend and learned that the best friend was urging her father to file for divorce. If her father could not handle it, the best friend would go talk to her mother in person. Her father believed her mother was easy to deal with and promised that the divorce would be handled by the end of the year. The more the girl read, the more heartbroken she felt. Her mother's repeated tolerance had only led to her father pushing further and further. She took out her phone and called the most famous lawyer, asking the lawyer to help handle the matter. At that moment, her mother came back from buying groceries and was about to cook for her. Seeing how much her mother had sacrificed for this family, with no savings, no job, and a blank resume, and in the end only getting this old house, the girl decided that she would seek justice for her mother and make her father pay a painful price.